All right, what's good, YouTube? What's good? What's good? All right, let's see. Good. All right. So the Lakers lose this game tonight, guys, and go down 3-0 to the OKC Thunder. They lose this game with a final score of 131 to 108, and they now face a 0-3 deficit, which means the series is most likely over with. Obviously, we know the history of a team going down 3-0. But there are some interesting things we're gonna talk about tonight's post game live show. Um, we're gonna talk about you know can the Lakers avoid a sweep? Um, it's not even worth Luka Doncic coming back at this point. The Lakers aren't going to win this series. They can show some pride and try to win Game 4 and not get swept in the series. I love the way this team is competing. I know it's no moral victories. I don't feel a moral victory or nothing like that. I'm not trying to push a moral victory or nothing like that. But I just love the way that this Lakers team is competing against a very good OKC Thunder team without their best player. It was going to be a tall task to beat this team, even with Luka Doncic. But when you're considering how this Lakers team doesn't have Luka Doncic, the Thunder are already a good team. They get favored by the referees. It's going to be hard. It's going to be very hard to win against a team like this. And then on top of that, Austin Reeves and LeBron James did not show up the way that they needed to in tonight's game. I felt like Rui was phenomenal. Obviously, again, I thought Smart was good in spurts, especially defensively. He was very good. Kennard was very good off the bench. Like, I felt like you had enough help when it came to like the depth of your team or the bench players. Aiden and Jackson Hayes didn't bring it tonight either. So for the most part, your guys did not bring it, but I still feel like you competed well enough to win this game. But just the OKC Thunder, their bench, when they came in the game, Isaiah Joe hit some crucial shots. Lou Dort hit some crucial shots in the second half. AJ Mitchell, like I said in my last post-game live show, I don't know, this dude looked like Brandon Roy in his prime at times. So he looked like it again tonight. Somebody's talking about Austin Reeves, LeBron, and Aiden no defense. It's not even that, bro. It's not even that. The defense was solid at times, but it's just the offensive rebounds and the turnovers once again, just like in the Houston series. But this isn't the Rockets, bro. This is the Thunder. The Thunder are a much better team offensively than the Rockets, even with Kevin Durant. And you cannot allow second chance points or second chance opportunities and turnovers over and over again to this team. They will make you pay, and that's exactly what the biggest difference was in this game. The Lakers allow way too many offensive rebounds, and the Thunder scored too many points off the Lakers turnovers once again. So that was the biggest difference in the game. And then on top of all of that, let me make sure this is. And then on top of all of that, you didn't play well tonight when it comes to the stars. AR was facilitating at an elite level at one point, or pretty much the whole game. He had 9 assists. He had a really good facilitating night. But overall, just wasn't good enough. When it comes to your stars performing and producing points, LeBron and AR didn't play well tonight, and I'm sure they would say the same themselves. They could have been a lot better tonight. Oh, Jet, bro, we don't. Hey, let me go ahead and speak to everybody in the chat. Jet was good. Genesis was good. MVP was good. Robbie was good. Junior was good. What's good, everybody in the chat? Y'all fire off y'all questions in the comments, and as y'all coming in, y'all be sure to drop a like on the stream. We do lose this game, chat, but hey, man, like realistically, it was gonna be like I said at the beginning. It was gonna be extremely hard for the Lakers to win this series. I did think they would win tonight, though. I did think that they would win tonight. And they had the lead again at halftime, and they were competing against this Thunder team like they did last game. But the third quarter, they turned the ball over, offensive rebounds a couple times, which momentum changing plays in the game was 2 times in a row. Braun went to the rim and fast break, and he went to the rim and got contact, and they didn't call a foul. LeBron didn't go to the free throw line until the fourth quarter. He didn't go to the free throw line until the fourth quarter, and he had multiple shots in the paint. He didn't go to the free throw line until the fourth quarter, bro. So those are the type of things that just changes the momentum of the games. But so instead of you giving Braun a foul when he gets contact from Isaiah Hartenstein, no call. Braun missed the layup because he's trying to get a foul. He gets fouled, and the Thunder go off to the races the other way. Those are the momentum changing plays that I'll be talking about that can change the whole momentum of a game. It's a no call on one side. It should have been a foul. And we got to talk about Doris Burke, bro. We got to talk about Doris Burke. She is, I am completely against disrespecting women. I feel like women should have their place when it comes to sports. When I don't care about women referees, I don't care about women commentating games. I don't care about women analyzing sports that are men's sports. I don't care about none of that. I'm completely for that. But Doris Burke is dog shit. She cannot commentate games. She is brain dead. I don't know if it's an ego thing with her. I don't know if she got money. She's betting on the OKC Thunder. She do this with certain teams. She do it for like the Warriors at times back when they was in their prime. She do it for the Celtics, and now she's doing it for the Thunder. Brother, this man Austin Reeves went to the rim. He did his like little pull through, little dribble gather move that he do when he go to the rim. He gathered to his left. I'm sorry, he gathered to his right. Isaiah Hartenstein slapped the mess out this man on. Right? No call. She said that was a no call. Right? She said that was a no call. She thinks that was a good no call. And then the very next play, Alex Caruso has the ball in transition. Luke Kennard is just simply going up the court with him on defense. No, hands out like this. One hand is down low, one hand is out right here, so he can't make a pass or he can't cut back on his dribble, right? They call a foul on that. Then that's when she says, that's an interesting call. So Austin Reeves getting slapped across his shoulder when he going up for a freaking layup is not a foul. But Luke Kennard just simply going up the court with Alex Caruso playing defense, simple defense like this, that's a foul? And that's not a non-call? That's exactly why she got demoted from the NBA Finals team. I'm telling you, chat. She was literally doing the NBA Finals with ESPN. That's exactly why she got demoted. And now, what's his name? The guy that be on there with RJ and Mike Breen. He used to play in the NBA. Tim Legler. That's why Tim Legler took her spot. Because she is a terrible commentator. But let me go ahead and hop into y'all's questions and comments right quick. I'll rest my case on that one. But Doris Burke, bro, she is horrible, bro. It's hard to listen to that woman. It is hard to listen to her. It always has been like that, bro. She rarely ever makes good points when it comes to NBA games. She rarely ever makes good points. She's a commentator. You should know the rules. You should know the rules. All right. Go ahead and wrap this up. Yeah. Yeah, I think you're right, bro. Hold on. Why is this not? Is it not showing? Hold on. I'm trying to fix the comments, chat. Y'all give me 1 second. I know what to do. Okay. Sad day. It's nothing sad about the Lakers losing this game, bro. It's nothing sad about that, bro. The Lakers had a tall task ahead of them from the start of the playoffs. Nobody's sad about nothing. Now, if we would have lost with Luka like this, okay, cool. But we literally don't have a guy that averages 34 points a game. I don't know what's so hard for y'all to understand that type of stuff. Okay, let me see if it's working now. Oh, wow. This is expanded way too far. Okay, hold on. Let me do this. I'll just do it like this. There we go. This shit is not. My bad, chat. I don't know why it's doing this time. Where's the top of this monitor at? Where's the bottom? It's not letting me, like, go down on it. It's not letting me, like... It's not letting me... Might have to delete this mode. see something. Transition. My bad, y'all. It never does this. I don't know why it's doing this. There we go. All right, now. Okay, wait, what? Having technical difficulties, Shay. Y'all give me 1 second. Y'all bear with me, yo. Bear with me for a second. There we go. Boom. Boom. There we go. Okay. All right, that was way more complicated than it should have been. That's my fault, y'all. All right. Sorry about that. All right, now I can hop into y'all's questions and comments. Austin, LeBron, Aiden, no defense. I didn't feel like LeBron was bad defensively in this game. I don't know exactly what you mean. AJ Mitchell did blow by Austin a couple times, but I didn't think that LeBron was bad defensively in this game. Aiden just wasn't getting no rebounds. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all, chat, like with the defensive flaws the Lakers already have, bro, like if Aiden can't block AJ Mitchell's shot when somebody literally is guarding him and being like a primary defender is on him and he's coming in as a secondary defender to clean up the play, if he can't get block shots on that, I don't know when he's going to be able to consistently block a shot, bro. Like there was multiple times he should have blocked AJ Mitchell's shot when Austin was on him. Austin played good defense on him, like kind of lead him into Aiden to block the shot or to be a secondary defender. And Aiden just missed the block. And AJ Mitchell got a layup at the rim. That can't happen. Also, who is AJ Mitchell feeling like? I don't know, bro. I don't know. I knew AJ Mitchell was good, but some of the shots he was making this game, bro, he looked like a freaking star. AJ Mitchell looked like a star in this game. Last game too. When Shea was in foul trouble last game in game 2, and he went to the bench and AJ Mitchell started like being a primary ball handler and stuff like that and primary scorer, bro, he looked like a star, bro. And I think he had like 6 points at halftime. Second half, I mean, he turned up to a whole nother level. The Lakers have been doing a very good job defensively on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander in this series. Let's look at this. Let's look at the box score right quick. The Lakers have done a phenomenal job on Shai in this series, bro. 23 points in this game. I think last game, let's see. I think he had last game like 22 points or game 1. Let's look at his game log right quick. In game 1, he had 18 points in game 1. 8 of 15 from the field, which is not terrible, but you know, for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, that's pretty good. 28 minutes in game 2. He didn't have to play that much because they did blow us out at the end, and then he was in foul trouble as well. So he was 7 of 13 from the field in this game, and he only had 22 points in last game as well. And then tonight he was 7 of 20 from the field, and he had 23 points. They're doing a very good job of pretty much keeping him off the free throw line. I mean, 9 attempts, 7 attempts, 3 attempts. But it's just all of the other guys. And this is exactly the game plan I thought the Lakers should have went with at the start of the series. I do think that they were kind of overreacting to some of the other guys like that can shoot the ball. Like leaving off of Isaiah Joe should be inexcusable. Like, you should never leave his side. I don't care if the other player's about to get a layup. You would prefer a 2-point basket over a 3-point basket any day. So the 3-point discipline on Isaiah Joe was not good in tonight's game. And I feel like that's when they kind of blew the game open. The Lakers were down by like 9. And Isaiah Joe got like back-to-back threes. And that's when they kind of just like took over in the fourth quarter off offensive rebounds. So those buckets were crucial. You said sad day for you? It's not a sad day for me. I mean, I know a Spurs fan is not talking about a sad day. Bro, you ain't seen your team win nothing in like, 10 years? And I mean, oh my God, the Lakers losing to the Thunder, the best team in the league, without their best player. Oh my God, it's such a sad day for me. No, it's not a sad day for me, bro. Damn, not a sweep OKC just too deep, bro. They gonna repeat. They probably are. I don't know. They might not get past the Spurs. The Spurs really putting belt on them the whole entire regular season. They beat them like 4 or 5 times. They beat them in the in-season tournament. They beat them a couple times after, and I know the Thunder did beat them one time, but for the most part, bro, the Spurs were beating their ass all year. So I don't know. The Spurs got a pretty good chance if they can get past the Timberwolves. The Timberwolves have the roster to beat them too. They match up well against them, and that's what matters the most in the playoffs matchups. The Timberwolves have the athleticism and the size and the star power to beat them, especially with Ayo Dosunmu if he's healthy. Now, he's not a star, but he's a very good player. Whoever is in the Lakers front office need to get this roster right next season. This is the absolute failure. We did not even reach our goal. I mean, y'all, come on, y'all. Realistically, bro, how in the hell do y'all expect for a team to beat this team without the best player, bro? Like, my whole entire expectation was let's get past the Rockets. I thought Austin can come back, and I thought Luka could come back in this series. But Luka didn't come back. So, I mean, and now he's obviously not coming back because the Lakers don't stand a chance of winning 4 straight games against this team. So, the Lakers season has been pretty good. I mean, considering that they got past a team in the first round that they were not supposed to be, even without Kevin Durant, they still were underdogs in every single game, except for the game AR came back, and that's the game that they lost, right? Or that's one of the games that they lost. Realistically, this team was not beating this team without Luka Doncic. And it was going to be hard to beat them with Luka Doncic. But without him, I didn't think this team was going to beat the Thunder without Luka. I definitely didn't think that they would. Yeah, I don't care nothing about Charles Barkley. That dude never won a championship in his life, bro. I mean, in the NBA at all. So I'm not even worried about him. Nothing he got to say, nothing he thinking about. I just got to see it. We never stand a chance against the Oklahoma City Thunder. I mean, last year when the Lakers were healthy, bro, they beat the dog crap out of the Thunder. In OKC by 30. They 30 balled them. And then the next game, they almost beat them too until the referee kicked Luka out the game. That's the only time the Lakers have played them healthy. They have not played the Thunder healthy at all this season. They have not played them healthy at all. Just give me one game, don't get swept. Yeah, that's the idea at this point. What's up, man? What's good? What's good, Marco? How you doing, bro? Terrible guard and center play from Austin and Aiden. Those chumps gotta go. I hope new ownership watching this roster closely. I don't think Austin had terrible guard play, bro. I thought Austin was pretty good. He did need to score better tonight, though. I needed him to be way more efficient from the field and making some more shots. Him and LeBron. LeBron wasn't good tonight either. But offensively, LeBron had a very inefficient shooting night. 7 of 19 from the field, 19 points. That's not good. 19 shots, 19 points. That's not good for Bron. Even though he should have went to the free throw line more than 4 times, or he should have shot more than 4 free throws. Rui was phenomenal again. Definitely got to pay him to something and bring him back. Smart, got to bring him back for sure as well. Austin Reeves, I didn't think Austin was bad tonight. I just thought he missed some makeable shots, especially in the first half. But his playmaking was elite tonight. He did have 5 turnovers, but he was really seeing the floor very, very well. And Luke Kennard had a very good game as well. So Luke Kennard, Rui Hachimura, and I thought Marcus Smart, all three of those guys played well, but nobody else, in my opinion, played well in this game. The NBA should fire all the referees. They have been horrible in these playoffs. Yeah, bro, especially when it comes to the Thunder, bro. It's like they don't understand how to call fouls against the Thunder, but every time you touch the Thunder, it's a foul. Lead at the half, just couldn't hold it. And this is why I think that Luka would have been a major difference in this series, because you were competing against this team. You were beating this team multiple times throughout this series, and you don't have your best player. So I think, and even granted, they don't have J-Dub, but I still think Luka is 2 times the player as J-Dub. Like, J-Dub is a very good player, but the production that they getting from AJ Mitchell, I mean, it's got to give somewhere. Like, AJ Mitchell wouldn't be able to have the ball in his hands this much if J-Dub was playing. So we don't know. Would J-Dub be producing at the level AJ Mitchell is right now? Probably, but maybe not. I don't know, because AJ Mitchell is looking like their second best player right now the way he's playing. Or third best player, I'm sorry, because I think Chet has been their second best player after Shea, obviously. Doris Burke equals Doris Irk. Yeah, Doris, yeah, bro. She's bad. Like, in a bad way. Not in a good way. A dude proved without shadow of a doubt that JJ is a problem. 8 rebounds. JJ not a problem though, bro. JJ Redick is not. JJ Redick is a phenomenal coach. Okay, like that's where, and you know, I don't think you really meant it like that, but I get what you're saying. Like, not playing him so far in this series until now. Adu Thero is already showing right now that he's gonna be a very, very important piece on this team next year, and I think that his will, like he even pulled up for a 3 tonight. He barely missed it. Okay, he missed it but just the guts for him to pull up for that jump shot. And he had another one open, but he passed it up and got an offensive foul. And I thought he should have went ahead and shot that one too, bro. You in the game for a reason. If you open, shoot the ball. And his jump shot does not look as bad as I thought it does, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I am extremely excited to see how he grows over the summer. Summer league, training camp, you know what I'm saying, preseason, and going into the next season. I really am excited to see how Dude Theroux can grow because he really does. He has a ton of potential. I hope San Antonio beat the brakes off OKC to see my Lakers go like, yeah. Not what I expected, but I hope next year they learn from this and come back stronger. My thing is they got to stay healthy. They got to be healthy at the right time. They were playing outstanding basketball in the month of March. I mean, they was beating the crap out of everybody. And then Luka and Austin got hurt in the same game. And then Marcus Smart had gotten hurt a little bit before that in the Orlando Magic game. And they ended up losing because I felt like they wasn't healthy. But the way that they were playing in March, I guarantee you, that Lakers team is not getting swept by anybody. And they would compete with anybody in the league. You got this team right now competing with the Thunder, bro, and they don't even have Luka. So, I mean, like I said, like if Luka was playing, I really do feel like you would be in this series right now. We definitely need to make some moves this offseason. If not, get Rob out of here. I think Rob might be going in general. Even if the Lakers, I think Mark Walter is going to make a significant difference in the front office. I think the training staff is going to be different. I think the front office when it comes to the general managers and stuff like that, I think a lot of stuff is going to be different this summer. And I hope the Lakers can capitalize on whatever moves they make and stuff like that. They got to make the right moves. If they're going to draft players in the first round, if they're going to draft a player in this upcoming draft, they have to draft the right player. They can't miss. They can't keep missing on these first round draft picks. They've missed on the last two. Dalton Knecht was a miss, at least so far in his career. I still think that Dalton Knecht has potential to be a good NBA player. But he missed so far. And Jalen Hood-Schifino was just a complete airball. I mean, it was just an airball. You missed bad on him. And that kind of set the Lakers back a little bit. I do need a much more playing time throughout the season and be a part of the regular rotation. I mean, yeah, for sure. 100%, you know, but I think if Vanderbilt was playing, if he was healthy, I think he would have been playing, you know, he was available to play tonight, but I think it was more of like a emergency type of thing. I don't think Vando was actually going to play. I mean, the dude literally just broke. His finger was broke. The bone was out of his finger just like a few days ago. Has it even been a week? Like his finger was out of his, you know what I'm saying? Like that's crazy. So it was a compound fracture in his finger. So I didn't think that he was going to play tonight, but I do think that Adu is much better than LaRavia. Maybe in the regular season, Jake LaRavia can play so he can kind of get more of a rhythm throughout the season and kind of get that confidence. I don't know. Who knows? He might lose it again because, like I said, in the last couple post-game shows, LaRavia was phenomenal for this team throughout the whole entire season. Well, I'm sorry. I take that back completely. He was phenomenal for this team the first month and a half of the season. He was knocking down shots. He was playing good defense. And I don't know what happened. Wasted all that time with LaRavia. Adu was dominating on the boards. It's no coincidence. As soon as he exited the game, the Thunder went on a rampage with offensive rebounds. Yeah, and that's why JJ put him back in the game because he noticed. I think Adu led the team in rebounds tonight. Well, he did. He had 8 rebounds in 13 minutes. So, yeah. Surprisingly haven't seen the OKC fan that D-Roz would say. Yeah, he probably just, I don't know where he is tonight. He probably out or something like that, or maybe he's busy or something. OKC in 4, probably. Yeah, probably. It might happen, but I mean, if it does set, I mean, okay, cool, bro. It's like it's not that big of a deal to me, bro, because we literally don't have our best. I don't know. It's just me. And I've been saying it all season. We all know this. The Lakers team is not that deep in the first place. We've been saying that all season. We've been saying it since the off season. We all been saying that. If you've been around this channel, if you've been watching my channel, I've been saying that all season. It's not like I'm changing up what I'm saying. This Lakers team, superpower is their star power. And I've been saying that all year. They don't have an extremely deep team. Their team is built off of the production of their stars. And it's not just scoring, getting the other guys involved, getting the other guys in the right spots, setting them up for good shots and things of that nature, and trying to get timely stops and make timely shots. That's the only way this team was going to be able to make a deep playoff run. And so far up into this series, they were doing that, even without Luka and without Austin until Austin came back. So I don't even think Austin is 100%. I don't think he's nowhere near 100%. I think he's still like kind of dealing with that abdomen injury. But you know, he's just trying to toughen it out and play through it. Obviously, like we wish that Luka would, but I just think that Luka's injury is so much more significant than Austin's, obviously. Look at that clown Charles Barkley bringing the brooms out and making fun of the Lakers are about to get swept. Dude has no championships. I don't even know why people take him serious. That dude, he never won nothing. He up here bringing out a broom like he won something. That dude never won anything. You said, dang, I called it. What did you call? What you call? I got money on OKC repeating. They are too deep and play at a high level on both ends. I think the Spurs beat them. If the Spurs get past the Timberwolves, I think the Spurs win. We win championships. The Lakers organization doesn't tolerate failure. Nobody's tolerating anything. But the realistic fact of the matter is you're not winning a championship without your best player. Especially when you're trying to go through the defending champions. You're not getting through the defending champions without your best player 9 times out of 10. It just ain't gonna happen. I don't care what team, what expectations, what team has for this team or whatever. I don't care. The circumstance is if you don't have great players, you're not beating great teams. You got to have great play from great players in order to beat great teams. That's the only way you're going to do that. The Lakers are missing a great player. They're not missing a good player. They're not missing an average player or a role player. They're missing one of the best players in the league. They're missing 34 points a game, 9 rebounds, 8 assists. 8 rebounds, 9 assists. They're missing this nigga a game, bro. Then on top of that, he's top 10 in steals this season and actually been playing some pretty good defense all year. If you've been watching the games, you know that. So they're missing a lot in Luka Doncic. They're doing the best they can. They're just severely overmatched. Yeah, exactly. Rob didn't put together a team who can go get to the Western Conference Finals. Please let someone else other than Rob build this team for next year. 100%. I've never been a big fan of Rob Pelinka, even though I thought the Luka Kennard, I said this before. In order to be looked at as a very good GM, your overall, when it comes to player acquisitions, when it comes to getting good players on your team, you have to be good in every single field of doing that. Rob Pelinka has not done that. Rob Pelinka has been good at some of the trades he's made, like the Rui Hachimura trade. That's a phenomenal trade. The Luka Kennard trade, that's turned into a phenomenal trade as well. But the draft over the last couple of years, drafting Jalen Hood-Schifino and drafting Dalton Knecht, those were terrible moves. And that kind of puts you back a little bit, because if you use those picks to go out there and actually get good players to surround your team, you might be in a better position than you are right now, right? When it comes to your roster construction and not needing so many different types of players when it comes to athleticism, when it comes to two-way players. If you just go get you a good, solid veteran player that can come in and help you immediately, that might help you more than going out there and taking a chance on a guy that only played one year in college and you expecting him to come in and contribute immediately or in the future. Jalen Hood-Schifino didn't do neither one of those. So, you like the new Red Bull flavor? Yeah, it's fire. For sure, it's fire. The Lakers tried that. They led at halftime. OKC, they are the best team, not those hot dog Knicks. The Spurs aren't beating OKC. Nobody can bust on the Lakers. Those other teams will also lose to OKC. I mean, we'll see, bro. The Spurs dominated the Thunder in the regular season. In the regular season, the Spurs absolutely dominated the Thunder. They were the better team in the regular season. They beat them like 4 times. And I know it is the regular season, but still, though, like those matchups is going to be the same matchups in the postseason. Now, we'll see what teams make shots. We'll see what teams do this and do that. But San Antonio has more athleticism than us. San Antonio has their best player. They have rim protection. They have those things over us, especially right now without Luka Doncic. So the Spurs dominated the Thunder in the regular season. They didn't just beat them. They dominated them. They beat them like 4 times out of 5 chances in the regular season. So we'll see what happens. But I think the Spurs will beat them. Charles is very happy we lost OKC. You are right. Lakers index. Barkley has no championships. Yeah, we not worried about nobody that won absolutely nothing his whole career, bro. Like, that dude won no championships, and he's hating on teams that's been the 17 NBA championships. That's why he doesn't like the Lakers, because of all of the star players they've had, all the attention they get. That's why he doesn't like the Lakers. Charles Barkley is a straight up hater, bro, and he's goofy as hell. So nobody cares about what the fuck he got to say, bro. I'm sorry. Passion Doris Burke rooting for OKC. A lot of the commentators root for him, bro, because I was saying this in my last couple post-game live shows. My point is, when teams see like that young team that has a lot of potential, and you know that they have the star player and they have the good role players, they want that team to take over the league so bad because they think it can make the league money. They think it can make the league this and more viewers, and you know what I'm saying, all of these different things. When you have those great teams, in my opinion, when you have those great teams that just repeatedly win over and over again, that's boring to watch. A lot of fans were extremely bored to watch the Cavs and the Warriors every single year for like a 4-year span. Fans were tired of that, bro. I remember it because I was a Cavs fan. I was going for the Lakers. I was going for LeBron. People were tired of watching it. So, hey, this is something that, in my opinion, I don't think it's good for the league when one team just dominates. And that's why I think the CBA being the way it is good for the league, because the Thunder aren't going to be able to pay all of those players. But at the same time, they might not have to. They have Cason Wallace. They have AJ Mitchell if they lose Lu Dort. They have both of those guys. Even though I think losing Lu Dort will hurt them a little bit, they might lose Hardenstein as well. But they still have Jalen Williams. So he's not good as Hardenstein, but he does things that can really help your team win. And then on top of it, they have Chet as well. So if Chet can stay healthy, they're going to be in a good position when it comes to the center spot. Yeah, they got to implement some type of rule, Marco. They got to really implement the rule, and they really got to stick by it if they want to stop the flopping or kind of slow it down. But if they throw a couple fines at players and they throw a couple actual flopping violations during the game, if they throw a couple of those at some of the players, I guarantee you the players will calm down with that shit, bro. I guarantee you. Yeah, the Thunder will be fine without J-Dub. They and that's why I was telling y'all, bro. I don't think J-Dub is good, but I don't think he's like needed on the Thunder. On that team, J-Dub is not needed. The Lakers need Luka Doncic. J-Dub, the Thunder don't need J-Dub. Now, obviously, he would help them if he was playing because he's still good defensively. He can score the ball. He can shoot the ball. I'm not saying that he's trash or nothing like that, but I'm just saying the Thunder don't need J-Dub like we need Luka, obviously. The Lakers need Luka in order to win a championship. Of course they do. Or even get to the championship, they need Luka. This team is not deep enough. The Thunder are extremely deep. When we get fouled, announcers let it slide. Doris is too pro Knicks. She is a big Jalen Brunson, very annoying. If it's Warriors versus Nuggets, no problem. She gives Kawhi and the Clippers too much credit. Yeah, Doris is extremely annoying, and that's exactly why she got demoted from the NBA Finals crew. It used to be Doris Burke, Richard Jefferson, and Mike Breen. I think the last 2 years. But starting this season, she's not with the main ESPN crew no more. The team that does the NBA Finals, because she got demoted because obviously her takes are not good. Like if you literally get demoted from, you still work for ESPN, you still a commentator for ESPN, but you literally get demoted from the top crew to go down to another crew because obviously your takes are not good. And you can see an example of that tonight. She did not know what she was talking about when it came to Austin getting fouled one time. She was saying that that's a no call, but then the very next possession, Luke Kennard barely touches Alex Caruso, just playing simple defense, going up the court, and they call a foul on that, and then she wants to say that that's interesting. If you don't even know the rules as a commentator, bro, that's ridiculous. Thunder are just better than the Lakers. I mean, yeah, bro. I guess round of applause. I mean, they don't have their best player, bro. Obviously, they're better. They're better, obviously. I mean, yeah, it's gonna be hard to beat this team without Luka Doncic. It was gonna be hard to beat them in general, but it's definitely gonna be hard to beat them without Luka Doncic. You need your star player in order to beat a good team. Nobody at this point of the season, nobody is going. Not one team is going to win a series without their best player. I don't care who you are. It's not happening. It's not happening. Lakers needed a big man and a backup big. No, we didn't. That wasn't the biggest need on this team. That was not the biggest need on this team. Coming into this game, Aiden led the whole entire playoffs and rebounds a game. Tonight, he just forgot how to rebound the ball. He had 6 rebounds tonight. You got to get more rebounds than that. It was multiple times he could have got the rebound and he just didn't. But throughout this whole entire playoffs, he's been the best rebounder in the playoffs. And I told you, Aiden has been fine. Aiden had plenty of good games throughout this playoff series. Now, Could the Lakers upgrade that position? Okay, yeah, cool. But that's not their biggest need. That's not the reason why they lost this series. That is not the reason why the Lakers lost this series to the Thunder. It's multiple reasons why. But that's not the biggest reason. The Lakers have contained Shea. Yeah, they have. But other role players have played phenomenal. Like Jared McCain was very good in games 1 and 2. Cason Wallace was amazing tonight. He was amazing. He had 16 points. He made 4 threes. Isaiah Joe made 4 threes. Let's see. AJ Mitchell was amazing. Lou Dort in the second half, he was good. Chet Holmgren, he was good inside the paint. He was grabbing rebounds, getting offensive rebounds. Same thing with Isaiah Hartenstein. Everybody was good tonight for the Thunder. That played pretty much. Anybody that played more than 15 minutes was good in this game for the Thunder. And meanwhile, the Lakers' 2 stars did not play well tonight. LeBron, for his standard, I know he's older, and that's my guy, that's my GOAT, but he didn't play well tonight. He didn't play well enough in order for, to propel the Lakers to win this game. He needed more than 19 points, especially on the efficiency he had from the field. 7 of 19 from the field, 19 points. That's not good enough for Bron, even at this age. Austin Reeves had to score the ball more. I needed both of those guys to be around 25 points tonight. And I think you would have had a better chance in some of those moments when when the Thunder were kind of pulling away a little bit. You would have had a better chance to have the lead or impact the game to where you can have momentum. And I don't think that they did that in the most important times of the game. I already read that. Rob doesn't know how to build a deep team. Hey, bro, I'm not going to lie. A lot of GMs don't. Because they miss on. And one of the main reasons why some teams be so deep is because they find hidden gems in the draft. You're not going to be able to just trade and acquire all these like very, very good players through free agency or the trade market. You're not going to be able to do that. You really have to hit on your draft picks. If you have draft picks and you use those picks, you really have to like hit on those picks. And the Lakers have for the most part. They hit on, well, for some part, since LeBron has been there at least. They hit on Max Christie. I feel like Max Christie would be amazing on this team right now. I feel like Max would be good. Obviously, Austin is a hit. But they missed on Connect. They missed on Jalen Hood-Schifino. When you look at the Thunder, and the reason why I'm saying this, when you look at some of the better teams in the league that's very, very deep, they hit on their draft picks. The Spurs, they hit on their draft picks. Wemby obviously was a hit. Stephon Castle, Dylan Harper, Devin Vassell, Keldon Johnson. Yeah, I mean, I can keep going, but they've hit on their draft picks. And now all of these, that's why they're so deep. That's why the Spurs can go legitimately. They can go 10 deep. They can go Harrison Barnes off the bench. Luke Cornett is a big pickup. They picked him up in the offseason. So my point is the Lakers have to, if they're going to use their picks, you have to hit on those picks. Or you really have to make the right moves in the offseason to kind of make your team as deep as possible. Like this upcoming offseason, the Lakers shouldn't even play around. I'm on the side of, y'all let me know how y'all feel about this. I'm on the side of the Lakers need to re-sign Rui Hachimura. I would extend Marcus Smart for like a year, another 2 years or something like that. I would give him more years right now before he becomes more, before it costs more to do it. I would try to give Marcus Smart an extension of somewhat because I want Marcus Smart to be here the next couple of years. If you're going to be, if you're going to be trying to build a championship roster around Luka Doncic, you have to pay the players that have played well in big moments, or just consistently. I would not pay Austin Reeves $40 million. I wouldn't do that. But I would give Austin Reeves an extension. I do want Austin to come back. I don't think Austin is going to ask for $40 million, though. I think if Bron comes back, you're going to be asking him to take like a $25 million pay cut if he does come back. I think he's willing to do that as well because he's been willing to do that over the last couple off seasons if the Lakers can find someone in free agency that's worth him taking a pay cut for. So I don't see him not doing that either this offseason. I think he'll do it again this offseason. So we'll see. But if Bron comes back, I think that's what he should do. I don't know who is overcoming 3-0 deficit. Team behind 3-0 usually isn't nearly as good as a team up 3-0. Yeah, I don't know either, bro. I think the only way a team will ever come back from being down 3-0 is if like the other team suffers like significant injury. Like, I'm not even hoping this on nobody on the Thunder, but knock on wood. I don't pray on nobody to get hurt, but My point is, like, if Shea got injured in game 3 or in game 4 or something like that, and the Lakers would have probably have a chance to come back, but they probably wouldn't even have a chance against the Thunder team the way that AJ Mitchell and stuff is playing like that. But just an example off the top of my head. That's the only way I think a team will ever be able to come back from a 3-0 deficit is if they win a game or two, and then like one of the best players on the other team gets injured, and I think that's when that might happen. Give me a second, chat. Let me see something. All right. Yeah, the Lakers aren't coming back from down 3-0, bro. The biggest focus for them should be right now, which obviously it should be the next game, but just try not to get swept. They're not coming back from down 3-0. That's not going to happen. You are right, Reginald. I mean, yeah, the Thunder are definitely better than the Lakers, bro, for sure. I mean, that was never an argument, especially without Luka. I mean, OKC has a ton of draft capital, too. Yeah, they do. Like, the trade that they made for Jared McCain, that was a phenomenal trade, too, and that was a stupid move by the Sixers. The Sixers could be using Jared McCain right now. They could be using him right now. They're literally about to probably lose Quentin Grimes, and they don't even have Jared McCain no more. I don't know what kind. Their front office, they have some idiots in their front office. Daryl Morey is an idiot, literally. We aren't healthy when we play OKC. I remember first Sunday, April last year. Exactly. I thought maybe win by 5 points or less. I'm telling you, when the Lakers have played against the Thunder, when they have been healthy, they have beat the Thunder. Bro, they're competing against the Thunder right now without their best player. That just should go to show you that if Luka was playing, he can really make a significant difference in this series. Now, would the Lakers be up 3-0? I doubt it. But I guarantee you they wouldn't be getting swept right now if Luka was playing. They would have won last game or they would have won tonight because the Lakers had to lead again at halftime against this team. They've been competing against these dudes without their best player. So if Luka was playing, which I mean, hey, it's okay, it's that's neither here or there. But I just think that if he was playing, he would make a difference. Also, should they keep Jake or trade him? Nobody's gonna want to trade for Jake LaRavia. Nobody is gonna want to trade for Jake LaRavia. Jake is only 24, so he has room to grow and get better. I would bring Jake back next year because I think Jake is good enough to be a rotational player in the regular season, and you can kind of fill him out and see if he's good enough throughout the regular season to kind of be in the rotation when it matters the most in the playoffs. But I don't think nobody's going to, I literally don't think nobody's going to take Jake LaRavia, bro. I don't think nobody's going to take him. But Jake has potential, though. We can't just go off what he did in the playoff series against the Thunder and stuff like that. We've seen what he's capable of earlier in the season when he was going crazy, making threes and playing good defense. He has the potential to be a decent role player. So I wouldn't trade him yet. I don't even think you're going to be able to. I would bring him back again. He's already on a 2-year deal. He's probably going to opt into his contract. Or I don't even think the second year was a player option. I think it was just a straight up 2-year deal. I think it was 2 years, $6 million. Or like $6.5 million or something like that. So he's going to be back next season more than likely. I don't think they're going to be able to trade him. Oh, a dude definitely has potential. A dude has potential for sure. I can almost guarantee you right now, unless the Lakers make some type of significant move in the offseason, a dude there gets traded or something like that, I'm almost willing to guarantee you right now a dude is going to be in the rotation next year for this team if he's healthy. If a dude is healthy next year, I think he needs to work on his jump shot, become a little bit more reliable when it comes to shooting the three. But his form does not look bad at all. It looks good. It looks good, to be honest with you. But he came in the game tonight and he had 10 minutes. He had 13 minutes. He had 8 rebounds. He had 8 rebounds. He had the most rebounds in the game for the Lakers in 13 minutes. And some of those minutes were in garbage time, obviously. But even when the game was competitive, he still was getting some pretty tough rebounds and stuff like that. So, but all right, chat. I guess that's it for tonight. I've been on for about an hour. Lakers season is most likely over with, but at least they can try to come out and have some pride and not get swept and win game 4 on Monday. But Hey man, regardless of how it goes, it's been a very good season for us, y'all, especially without Luka Doncic in the playoffs for us, and Austin Reeves coming back late and stuff like that. I think that this season has been pretty good. I think the Lakers kind of overachieved when Austin and Luka went down. Thank you. When Austin and Luka went down in the same game, I thought the season was pretty much over. I didn't even know for sure the Lakers would get past the first round. But they did. So you got to give them credit for that for sure. They got past the first round, and they made some noise and got past the first round. And now they're playing against a team that they're just they're overly matched. They don't have enough to beat this team without their best player. It would be hard even with Luka, like I said earlier. But without Luka, it's hard, bro. It's hard. And as you guys can see, it's not even Shea beating this team. It's all of the other guys that. And my initial thought was coming into this series, do not overreact to Shea Gilgeous-Alexander shooting twos, or long twos, contested twos. I wouldn't react to that. I wouldn't overreact to that at all. I would literally just try to make him beat me from that spot, or make other guys on their team beat me, right? When it comes to double teaming Shea and trying to force other guys to beat you. That's literally what I would do. And the Lakers have done that. And it still has not worked because the OKC Thunder's role players have been absolutely phenomenal in this series. I mean, they have been great. I mean, you can't even hate. You just got to give them credit. The OKC Thunder role players have been phenomenal. And when you try to get the ball out of Shea's hands, they've been great. And that's another reason why I don't think Shea is MVP, by the way. But we can have that conversation another day. Shea literally had 7 points in this game at one point, and the Thunder was still winning. Like, that's crazy to me. So, Adu is a crown jewel. I've been saying it all season. He was killing tonight. Yeah, I like Adu, bro. And I've been with you on that. I've been with you on that. I thought Adu should have been in the rotation earlier in the year. I thought he should have been playing. He did have some growing moments, but obviously he's a rookie. I definitely would have been playing him though. And I think next year he will be playing. And I think JJ Redick, bro, the Lakers are in a good position. They're in a good position regardless. If they don't win this season, they're in a good position. They have assets to make moves. They have the rosters. They have the cap space to try to sign Rui back and get Austin back, to get all their guys back. Especially if LeBron takes a lesser deal. Hopefully LeBron comes back and joins the Lakers on a lesser deal. They can make those moves of signing those extensions with Austin Reeves and Rui Hachimura, get Kennard back, sign him to an extension as well. That's what I would do. I would try to sign those guys back. And I would try to make some marginal moves or make another move for a potential starter when it comes to my trade assets, when it comes to my first round picks. That's what I would do. But I'm going to have a video of a blueprint, what the Lakers should do this offseason to make their team an actual top tier contender, and see what they do and see if they can kind of follow that blueprint. But the Lakers have the assets to make the moves to become a much better team next season. The last couple of years, they've been the 3 seed in the West and the 4 seed in the West. I don't see that changing no time soon. I continuously think that they will be a top 4 seed in the Western Conference. I think they should try to bring back most of this team and try to just improve when it comes to getting better role players. But we will see what they can do because I ain't going to lie, chat. Unrestricted free agency is extremely weak this year. It's not good. Or this offseason, this summer, should I say. But overall, I do think that the Lakers still have the assets to make trades or when it comes to drafting players or whatever it is, you can make the moves to get better for next season. For sure, George. I will catch you guys in the next post-game live. We'll see Monday if we're swept, if we're going home, or we'll see if we can keep the series alive and play with some pride and not get swept. So love y'all, man. Appreciate y'all. Regardless of how Monday goes, it's been a very good season. Unfortunately, we didn't have our best player and potentially the MVP of the league not playing, obviously, in the playoffs, so it hurts. But overall, great season. I thank you guys so much for showing love to the channel as always. If y'all new, hit that subscribe button, drop a like on the live stream. I'll catch you guys on Monday night with another post-game live show. Peace.